Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Kim, aka the Booker Harlot, because I love all things Booker Prize related. Now, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me once again. But if I am a new to you booktuber, I have been following the Booker Prize for over 3 decades and I absolutely adore it. I also follow the Booker International as well as the Women's Prize, and I tend to read new literary fiction. So the Booker winner is going to be announced in just over 48 hours. So I thought we would discuss the long list today, as well as the short list. I have read most of the long list and all 6 of the short list, and I thought we would rank them from number 13 to number 1. So let's get going. So in terms of the long list, I have read 10 out of the 13 books. I have just started The House of Doors by Tan Twang Ing, and I'm going to save A Spell of Good Things by Ayobami Adeo. I still can't pronounce that. My apologies. I'm going to save this until the last week in December because my book club with my friends, if any of you are watching me, hello lovely people, I'm going to save that for the book club, and we're meeting on the 1st of January. And I have not read All the Little Bird Hearts by Victoria Lloyd Barlow, but I will get to this before the end of the year. Now, so that leaves me starting with my 10th choice. So in terms of the last place on the long list, I'm going to pick In Ascension by Martin MacInnes. I listened to the audiobook and it was narrated by Freya Miller. I just did not get along with this book, and I really think that this is one of the love or hate books because people have either loved it or they've hated it. I just found it too slow and too much about technology. Now, in 9th place, and this is probably going to be a bit of a controversial pick because it made the short list, but I'm putting it in second last place, is If I Survive You by Jonathan Escoffery. This is a book of interconnected short stories, and I just didn't find it consistent. Now, in 8th place, this could also be a controversial one because it is on the short list as well. I'm going to put in Western Love by Chetna Moreau. I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was great. Now, the next one I have just finished reading, and I will link the video in the description box below, is How to Build a Boat by Elaine Feeney. I really enjoyed this book, but I wish that the writing at the end of the book, which is absolutely stunning, had been consistent all the way throughout. If she is capable of writing at that level, it's too bad she didn't write the whole book at that level. All right, so that is ranking 7 to 10, and now let's go on to the short list. As for if I had my own personal shortlist, this is how I would have ranked them. So the shortlist is 6 books for those of you who don't know. And in 6th place, I would put This Other Eden, one of the 3 Pauls from this list. I found it disconnected, but their opening scene is beautifully, beautifully crafted. So that's number 6. And in 5th place, I would put Pearl by Sean Hughes. I listened to it on audiobook, and it was narrated by Laura Brydon. It's really a book that I read a couple of months ago and has stayed with me. I really enjoyed the main character and her narrative. And in fourth place is a Canadian tie-in who just won the Giller Prize, and this is Study for Obedience by Sarah Bernstein. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was experimental. It's not a book for everyone. Now, getting down to the last three. So in third place, I would put Old God's Time by Sebastian Barry. And I listened to it on audiobook, and it was narrated by Stephen Hogan. Beautifully crafted. The end scene is unbelievable and really provoked a lot of emotion for me. So in second place, and the last two, which you could probably guess, I changed my mind. Every day I would pick one and then I would pick the other one to win. But I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to say that in second place, I would put The Bee Sting by Paul Murray. I absolutely adored this book. It took me a long time to read, though, because I really had to digest it. And so that's second. So you can probably guess the first place one, and this is Prophet Song by Paul Lynch. I love this book. I actually had to force myself to stop reading it so that I could film a bit of a reaction to it. I think that this one is highly likely to win. It is beautifully written, it's suspenseful, the characters are amazing, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. While it does tackle some really, really triggering subjects. So that's my prediction for the winner. I cannot wait for Sunday for the announcement. I really hope that you join me for a live reaction. And please like and subscribe. I thank you for spending your time with me. And please comment in the description box below if you have read any of these books. What are your predictions for the winner? Are you going to be watching the live ceremony? So thanks again, and I will see you on Sunday for the reaction. Bye.